And on the flip side, Manchester City just keep making correct signing after correct signing. They keep strengthening their squad, and you have to look nowhere further than their victory against West Ham this weekend, where Haaland scores 2 goals. They beat them 2-0, and Haaland is the star. He makes his debut in the Premier League, and he looks class. He looks like a class player. He looks like he belongs. He looks like he's going to be a menace this whole season. He could realistically score 30, 40 goals in all competitions his first full season with City. Like, it just looks like they're gonna give him so many chances. City, who has already been known to just create chances like crazy. When you have the players that you have Haaland, you got Foden, you got Grealish, you got Gundogan, you got De Bruyne, you even got Rodri, who's a class player himself. And then in the bench you have Calvin Phillips, who they got from Leeds. You have Bernardo Silva, Riyad Mahrez. Like, this team is so stacked, and they're gonna be able to just rotate everybody. Everyone could pretty much play any position in the midfield and up top. You could interchange Foden like as a winger, as a midfielder. De Bruyne can play as a winger, as a midfielder, as a false nine. Gundogan himself, like this team has so much flexibility, and they're all very creative. Especially De Bruyne and Silva, like they're just great at creating passes. Grealish too, he could propose a one-on-one against anyone on the edge and just create a chance. Foden's amazing too. This team's so dangerous, and the one thing that they were lacking was a killer nine, just a finisher, just a poacher, just someone that understands how to move in the box and how to make runs behind the defense. And Haaland is just amazing at doing that. He's just class. That's one of the best things that he does, is just knowing how to make runs and getting behind on the defense. And we saw that on his second goal, where he got behind the defense, and he basically put the game away. And it looks like they're gonna give him the penalties too. So his goal tally is definitely gonna be like an insane number. Like, he could really have one of the best debut seasons ever in the Premier League. That's how ecstatic I am for Haaland after seeing the first match he plays under Manchester City. Like, it's scary. And if you're a Liverpool fan, it's pretty much going to come Liverpool versus City again. I don't think Chelsea has made the necessary moves to make it a three-horse race. And obviously United is, and don't even start with United. Who else could really compete? Tottenham. I don't think they have the roster either. We'll see. I do like their coach, so he might be able to keep them in the race, keep them up there. But realistically, he's going to come down between City and Liverpool already dropped points, so they're 2 points behind on City, and City played a tougher opponent against West Ham. So we'll see how it goes. But to have Haaland in space, so dangerous. For the most part, City's gonna play with the lead, and the other team is gonna have to take the initiative and move their lines up, and that's even scarier, having Haaland with space in the back, able to make runs. Ooh, it's it's really a scary sight to think about. And to be honest, if Liverpool start slow, and they already kind of did, but if they don't pick it up, if they don't like just start racking up wins, it could get out of hand easily. Like, it could really get out of hand. Like, with Haaland, with the roster that they got, and City, they got Bournemouth next. That should be easy dub. And they got Newcastle. That'll be a little tougher. Crystal Palace. Like, they don't have the toughest schedule to start the season. So if Liverpool have another hiccup, and you're like in week 5, week 6, and you're looking like at a 6-7 point deficit, it might be a wrap like that quick. That's how deep this City team is. And like, they were already amazing last year. Um, a lot of people thought they were gonna like treble it and win like the league, the cup, and the Champions League. And they only got better. They just signed probably the best number 9, second best number 9, Benzema's class, best number 9. But they pretty much signed a top 3 number 9 in the world. Lewandowski's still up there, even though he's a Barcelona player, but still got to give him his respect. They signed a top 3 number 9 in the world to this already amazing team, and they didn't really lose too much other than like Sterling and the Brazilian Jesus. But they pretty much upgraded everywhere. So it's scary, dude. It's scary. But like I said, winning league, Premier League, probably the most competitive league in the world. It's great. It's amazing. Don't get it wrong. And I know Pep and all the City fans, wherever they are or however many they are going to try to argue that winning the Premier League is tougher than winning the Champions League. We all know that's just a bunch of crap. That's all. They're just bullshitting. They need to win the Champions League. Like this team, it's Champions League or bust. It really is. I know they're gonna celebrate a Premier League and it's gonna be amazing, and it's gonna be great. And Liverpool's probably gonna make it a race, but it really is Champions League or bust. And that I don't want to diminish the Premier League season. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna be talking about it the whole season. But for Manchester City, it's really championship or bust. Like there's no other way to put it. It's championship or bust. But just looking at Haaland, he might be what pushes them over the top. Like he really had that good of a game. Like I'm not even a City fan, and I'm super excited to see him play. And I liked his performance. So take that as you will. But the way I took it, City have really improved their team by signing Haaland. Like we kind of already knew that, but there was some naysayers in the preseason because he it was funny too. Like he kind of struggled a little bit and he missed some chances, and like Twitter was already joking like City needs to send Haaland on loan. That was hilarious. Like when I saw that, I was like, man, I love the internet. Like, oh, you can't do anything on the internet because you get bagged and you get clowned on. But it's all jokes. It was fun. And then people took it seriously, like, oh my god, like they just signed him. He's their key player. They're not gonna send him on loan. But yeah, it was funny, and everybody gets a little hate on the internet. But Champions League or bust for City, and I really do think they might run away with the Premier League.